Yo, yo, yo.
What's good, y'all?
What's going on, everyone? We are shooting a segment episode. This one is kind of like an emergency impromptu type of episode. But I'll go through the regular schlingo. This is Straight Up R&D Podcast where we give it to you real, raw, uncut, straight up with opinions based on motherfucking facts.
Hell yeah, we appreciate the support. You know, there's views going up, but we had to come at y'all with like an emergency episode. Judging from the title, you know what's going on. It's been blowing up everywhere.
Oh, yeah. And the number one rule on this podcast is we don't give a fuck about your feels. So let's get straight into it. So, if you haven't heard already, Charlie Kirk was shot and killed at a college campus. He was shot in the neck and, it was all on video. And, he was pronounced dead. Trump went out on a tweet and tweeted that he died, so that kind of gave a lot of confirmation. But he was given, one of those regular, debating-esque type of, I don't want to say rally, but like,
yeah, it's like that's what he's known for. Going to college campuses, debating college kids with opposing views, which are, more democratic views, liberal views, and they do it live on camera. And then he has a crowd there with people who support him. So it's really like a meet and greet in a way. A lot of people pull up, hey, the chances to debate Charlie Kirk and see if you could change his mind in a way.
And for those of you who don't know who he is, he's kind of like a right-wing political activist.
Yeah.
A lot of his most prominent topics or things that he was championing for is like, First Amendment rights, abortion, Second Amendment rights, and, his religion.
He's a full-blown Republican.
So he's full-blown Republican. There's no, like, if, ands, or but about him about that part. But, like, obviously with everything, for me personally, there's some things I agree with him and there's other things that I don't agree with.
I agree,
with settings where you're debating someone and if you don't agree, that you don't agree, right? But, he was more of in one of those settings of the change your mind, like, hey, these are my beliefs or this is what I think, and you and the other person kind of debate it out. And so he had this get together rally, if you want to say, and I think within 30 minutes of him starting, he was shot. So.
Yeah, and this was a tour, by the way. This was like a tour of him going across the country, going to multiple college campuses, and this was day one. This was day one of the tour. And, he was shot and killed. Wife was in attendance. Kids were in attendance. I could just only imagine how traumatic that is.
Oh, yeah.
For, his family to watch him get shot and killed like that. I'm hoping that the kids, didn't see it. They were probably, kids are being kids. They're young kids, so they're probably running around doing something. So I hope they didn't witness that. But yeah, and same as Rich. There's some things I agree with and some things I definitely don't agree with Charlie Kirk on. He was actually never like really one of my favorite conservative pundits in a way. I was like, I was neutral about him because I thought some stuff I'm like, all right, that just sounds racist. Like, some stuff I'm like, all right, that's a little racist there, Charlie. But there's some stuff I agree with, like it's like the base principles of things that's around conservatism. Maybe things like as, faith and belief in God. I think that's something that a lot of Republicans believe. Have faith in God and believe in going to church or. Things such as pro-life, like, things like that. But there was some other stuff, a lot of things I didn't agree with. But when I saw the post, the first thing I thought about was his wife and kids. That was the first thing I thought about because I knew he was married. I knew he had 2 young kids because he was on the PBD podcast. Mm-hmm. And that was actually a good episode. And
yeah, I saw that. It was good.
Yeah. And I was just like, man, now, you have a woman that's widowed, 2 young kids. They're young kids. They don't even look past 5. They're like really young kids. I had 2 young kids that's going to grow up without a father. And that's tough, and they don't, when they get older, they're not going to really have much memories of their father. They're just going to have social media be big at that point. So they're going to be able to go on Google and see videos of their father when he was only 31.
Dude, 31.
Yeah, 31. So when they get older, they'll be able to see that their father was present, but unfortunately he was just assassinated and killed. And yeah, it's just really sad, man. Like, it's just really sad. So that's what I thought. I was like, and bro, let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. I know you explained who Charlie Kirk was, but what did he really do to deserve this? Like, in my head, I'm just like, he just talks. He just do what we doing. We can't make any policies. He can't make any policies. He can't tell the government. He don't have any official government position. He's just talk. So I'm like, somebody deserves to lose their life from talking. Okay, can he have influence on people? Sure. Mm-hmm. But shit, so
yeah, dude, I'm right there with you on that. Like, it's like you I don't know. You like the Lakers, like somebody like the Celtics. Does that mean you need to get shot? Like, that's really what it kind of boils down to, and it's very childish. To me, it's like, if you don't agree with the man, then you don't even need to be there. You see what I'm saying? Like, why show up? Like, if you hate that guy that much, why show up? Why go there? Why bring a weapon? Why want to kill this person because you disagree with his political views? Or it could have been his religious views. Who really knows what the exact motive was? But it definitely was somebody who really hated him on the opposite side.
Yeah, because it's like, to me, it has to be political views because that's what he's known for. Mm-hmm. You type in Charlie Kirk, you're going to find nothing but videos of him saying how the right is better than the left, how Trump is the greatest. Everything is political. And he comes off strong, too. Like, his views are pretty strong and straightforward. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not soft. He's really, like, straightforward type of dude with his opinions. So when I hear MSNBC say shit like, could have been a fan in the crowd.
Oh yeah, they really pissed me off when they said something like that.
I'm like, yo, we're just. I say
that was very dumb for them to even mention. They mentioned 2 things that they said that really pissed me off. One, they said, "Oh, maybe it was someone that was very excited and they shot off a gun." Like, why would someone be excited and shoot off a gun in a public place? Like, how does that even make sense? And then the next thing on MSNBC, they said, "Oh yeah, maybe it was friendly fire from one of his own staff." Like, what
the hell does that even mean?
Like, are you kidding me?
I watched PBD did it like a live one time once he found out, and I was watching.
Yeah, I was watching it too.
And he kind of went over that. He was just like, "What? Like, what is that? What does that even mean?" And bro, I was just like, we just live in such a hateful society right now. Like, people are just so evil. I'm like, this is just straight evil at this point now, bro. Like,
dude, it really is. And even some of the comments online, it's like, they're like, people are happy. People are like, saying all these crazy things. And it's like, dude, at the end of the day, somebody was just assassinated because they have a certain view politically. Like, does that ever warrant for someone to get killed? Like, I still can't wrap my head around that point because you got to remember, we live in a country where we have the right and the freedom to say what we want or express how we feel. or what we believe in, but then you do that and what? Somebody don't agree and they shoot you? Like, that was a statement. And I was also thinking earlier, it's like, it's not like he was shot, like he was going to the grocery store and like he ran into a disgruntled person. You know, it wasn't like that. This was at his own event, like his own event. Somebody came and did that. So that they wanted to make a statement.
Yeah. Yeah. They wanted to come and make a statement, bro. And shit, statement made. And I saw that Ben Shapiro canceled one of his events because of this. So now, and I also heard Scott Jennings. For people who don't know Scott Jennings, he's a Republican that be on CNN. He debates Democrats all day. And he was like, man, it's dangerous to be a conservative Republican today because if you outspoken with your views, this could potentially happen. And I was like, nobody should have to live in fear like that. Like, we're a pluralistic society. Like, we all have different views, opinions. Like, for that to just result in death? Like, bro, you know how many people I disagree with? Like, man, I'm cutting them off. Or, man, I'm just not going to talk to them. Like, killing them has never crossed my mind. I just feel like whoever did that has nothing to do with their life. They just depressed, miserable, and they just want to bring somebody down with them. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And I just want to see how the country reacts after this, because the way it's kind of be reacting now, I mean, yeah, there have been a lot of people saying rest in peace, pray for the family, but there have been people celebrating, laughing, saying he deserved this. And I think might go into civil war. I don't know.
Look, all I gotta say is like this. I mean, and this dude was up there. Like, he was pretty well known in like the streaming space and the left and right space. Like, he wasn't nobody. Like, he wasn't a nobody. People knew, like, if you were tapped into the political world, you knew who he was.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
you knew who he was. And the mere fact that he seems like, you know, had a good relationship with Trump, that Trump even went out and posted on Truth Social and confirmed all of these things. And there's a live manhunt going on right now to find the guy.
Yeah, I thought they caught him, but they didn't.
Yeah, so there was another thing with that. Like, they, like, after the shooting, there was a guy that said, oh, like, he was the one that did it. Like, he said, oh, yeah. And people are saying, like, that guy that said he did it was just a ploy or distraction for the real shooter to get away. Because then all the cops kind of like...
Yeah, this was planned, boy.
Yo, it definitely was. Because you know how cops are when it take like 10 people to arrest one person.
Yeah.
So it's like they probably... And the cops, police enforcement was very limited there. So... Once that happened, they probably all just jumped on that guy, you know, to hurry up and get the alleged shooter. And the real guy probably got away. So they found out it's not really him. Some old guy, some old white dude. And I'm like, yeah, he probably a part of the plan to, you know what I'm saying? And he probably don't care what the repercussions is for lying.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He probably, I don't know.
He probably feel like he's going down for the cause. Like.
Yeah, I mean, the guy is old. He probably look like he's in the 70s or something like that. But I think this is probably what happened. Like, they had like some shooter far away. It didn't seem like the person was in the crowd.
Yeah.
Like, far away, probably in some near-off building, and shot with a rifle, not a pistol, not anything. This was a targeted attack. It didn't seem like, you know, this person was just trying to create a mass shooting. It was targeted, one bullet, one shot, done.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of thinking, like, people were saying, like, are they surprised that they want more security? And I'm just like, how much more security could he have had? Like, they were saying Charlie Kirk had his own personal security there. Yeah. But that's probably more for, like, you know, being around him, making sure nobody hop over the gate or something.
And like physically attack.
You know what I mean? It's not the Secret Service where you got people over there on the roof there. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure they got some campus security to provide some help. But if this was a long range shot, how far can the security stretch? It was just really unfortunate. And that got me thinking, like, damn, so when people, you know, want to, like, go on these type of tours, go on these type of tours to, you know, speak about their political beliefs, or they're going to just have to ramp up the security extra tight now, or people just like, you know, it's not worth it no more. Like, I think some people might say, you know what, bro, debate me on live. TikTok live, Instagram
TikTok live. I ain't going down. Yeah, but you know, again, and you know, the other side of me is that it shouldn't deter people, those activists, Democratic activists or Republican activists, from coming out and saying anything, because that is exactly what those people want you to do, because that's how they shut you up.
Yeah.
You know, but then again, is it worth your life? You know, so it's a double-edged sword, but you know, it's a shame. Like, I mean, you look at people like Al Sharpton and all of them people, like, they walking out marching, like, these are some of the most crooked people on planet Earth, and nobody do nothing to them. Not that I'm trying to say somebody should, but it's just like, look, I may not agree with him, but like, I don't wish no ill will on the man. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, march, exercise your right. Go out, march, rally, do your thing. You know, that's what you believe in. That's what you want to support. But there should never be no, oh, I don't agree with him, I need to go and hurt him type of joint. You know, like,
I mean, how many times have we bashed Democrats in the past for what they believe in?
We bash Democrats, Republicans, freaking Dr. Umar,
Dr. Umar.
Shannon Sharp. Like, we bash all of them.
We haven't wished ill will on anybody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just what you believe in. We could have an opinion on your opinion, call you out, but to wish ill will on you because of what you believe in, that's just low. That's just real low.
It is real low, and it's pretty messed up, because it will definitely, like, incite people to start fighting at these rallies or these get-togethers.
Down, bro.
Like, it just makes them want to, like, oh, y'all did this, and because then now you really gotta have security. Like, now you gotta fund.
You gotta release the Marines,
dude.
You gotta release. Yo, it's no joke. Bro, what I hope will happen, I don't think it's going to happen, but what I think should happen, like tomorrow, people on the left, people on the right, just both agree this shouldn't have happened. There's no place in this for our country. Like, you got to see them together, bro. Not anybody saying, yeah, it's a shame he died, but... I didn't I didn't think the shooter should have been there, but it's no buts. You know, to say like, hey, even though I don't agree with Charlie Kirk, it's shameful for what that person did. He left behind a wife and kids. There's no place in that for our country. And it should be like a round table of people just agreeing and saying how we could push forward. But of course, MSNBC already started it off, so that's why I say it ain't gonna happen. There's going to be people tomorrow saying like, oh, this is what he did. This is why I have no empathy for him. It's going to be hell. I'm telling you, this is going to be a hellish week, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Because this is going to, I'm afraid it might incite violence, and I hope it doesn't. But I'm just like, bro, you had 2 assassination attempts on the president, and then this guy gets killed. I just think some people might be like, yo, enough is enough. But I think, and I blame the media too. The media has to come now and be like, yo, all right, we got to tone it down. We got to like tone it down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Obama came out and he condemned, you know, the violence. He says this kind of despicable violence has no place in our democracy. This is what Obama said. You had a couple of Democrats come out and condemn the violence.
Joe Biden, Kamala came out.
You know, like, again, because then now people are starting to see, like, damn, like, people are really taking this really to heart now. I mean, like,
now it's getting crazy.
It's getting crazy. And, I mean, we're on the brink of World War III. You see what I'm saying? We got this little civil war going on. We got people in wanting to fight the National Guard in Chicago. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's happening. You really think about it, a lot of stuff is happening right now. And this Charlie Kirk thing, yo, people love that guy.
Oh yeah,
like no, I'm talking about like
I saw people crying,
like love the guy. You know what I'm saying, and what he stood for. Like people would retaliate off this. Like some people may break in their mind and be like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that could really start a lot of crap, and it will get really ugly. But again, I don't condone any of that violence. If you have something you want to say, you say what you want to say. I mean,
and that's it. But now I think what's going to have to happen now too, people are going to have to tone down their rhetoric. Like, for example, Trump is Hitler. Trump is a fascist. Trump is coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Or even on the right, all of them people are mentally ill. Them people, I don't know what else to say. All them people are mentally ill. Saying that they're evil, satanic. It got to tone down because there are people who taking that to heart and are like real serious, taking it seriously because it's coming from mainstream media and other content creators. They're like, oh, Trump is a Hitler? Oh, those people are mentally ill? I want to do something about it. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They gotta come to a point. It's like, all right, look, we could have, conversations where we disagree with each other, but basically like no name calling and shit like that.
Yeah, cause that's gonna be hard.
That's gonna be mad hard.
Because if you think about it, everybody wants that viral moment or that viralness for people to watch. It's like, oh, did you hear what he said? Like, nobody wants to have an intellectual debate or an intellectual type of thing. Like, look at Trump in the past presidential debates. It was crazy. It was a freaking comedy show.
Remember the first Biden one? Dude. That was hilarious.
Like, come on. Even when he debated Kamala, he didn't shake her hand. Like, it's like, those are moments that are just like, yo, like, look what he did. That makes people want to go and see the clip, or even watch the whole thing. But it's like, nowadays, everybody wants that viral moment, and like, it will be very interesting to see what is gonna come after this. I mean, this just happened literally like today, and like tomorrow is September 11th. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of again.
Oh yeah, tomorrow.
A lot of stuff is happening. There was a bunch of threats. New York City got a lot of threats.
New York City?
Yeah. Because of the whole Iran thing, Trump bombing those people.
I thought you meant talking about around Charlie Kirk. I'm like, what the hell?
No. I'm talking about in general. Like, I'm just saying in general.
Okay, in general.
A lot of stuff is happening right now.
Okay.
Like, it's we on thin ice. I feel like we're on thin ice right now. Cause yo,
listen, man.
It's
I got a boy that's out the country right now. I'm like, man, he might just want to stay there for right now.
Yeah, it's too hot over here. It's too hot over here.
Too hot over
here. I mean, shoot. But yeah, guys, we just wanted to come together and make this quick segment about this. Let us know what you guys think. Were some of you Charlie Kirk supporters? Or if you weren't, keep it civil, obviously, and let us know what you think about the situation. Do you think this was like an orchestrated attack on his life or just some one rogue person? Because this seemed like a real professional job that was done on him, man.
Bruh.
Like,
it's just killing me that, like,
something just doesn't.
This man
right.
lost his life literally for words. You know, they say sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Like, words hurt some people, bro. I guess it shouldn't. Like, this, I don't know.
Man. But anyway, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think. And be safe out there, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, don't be afraid to say what you want. Don't use this situation to, be afraid and, hiding and keeping your mouth shut. If you believe in something, you say it with your chest. You know what I'm saying? We live in America. This ain't Venezuela. This ain't some third world country with some dictator. This is not North Korea. This is America. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, let us know what you think. And, see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Later, y'all.